European football, particularly its premier competitions like the Premier League, La Liga, and the Champions League, is no longer solely the domain of traditional clubs. It has morphed into a colossal economic arena where the financial power of ultra-wealthy individuals and corporations plays a pivotal role in dictating the landscape. The emergence of these football moguls has transformed clubs into global brands, driving transfer values and wage bills to unprecedented levels and fundamentally altering the nature of competition. Among the myriad of investors, 4 key power blocks stand out as the primary forces controlling and influencing the essential currents of European football: sovereign wealth funds, or SWF, royal families, European industrial or chemical billionaires, powerful traditional club chairmen, and U.S. private equity funds. 1. Sovereign wealth funds, the oil power. This block represents the newest and most absolute source of influence over the past decade. SWFs, primarily representing the vast wealth of Middle Eastern nations, utilize football as a potent instrument for soft power strategy and investment diversification. Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, or City Football Group, Manchester City, the 2008 takeover of Man City by the Abu Dhabi United Group ushered in an era of dominance. With virtually bottomless financial resources, Man City was rebuilt from a mid-table club into a global powerhouse, securing numerous Premier League and Champions League titles and establishing the City Football Group model that owns clubs worldwide. Saudi Public Investment Fund, or PIF, Newcastle United. The acquisition of Newcastle United in 2021 by PIF, spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, was a financial blockbuster. Newcastle immediately became a formidable contender in the Premier League, signaling Saudi Arabia's clear ambition to be a new center of global football. Qatar Sports Investments, QSI, Paris Saint-Germain. Led by Nessar Al-Khelaifi, QSI has transformed PSG into a galaxy of superstars, aiming not just for League One dominance, but also for Champions League conquest, thereby promoting the image of Qatar globally. Impact. This group often distorts competitive fairness through unlimited spending capacity, driving inflation in player prices and wages to alarming levels, and fundamentally altering the nature of competition. 2. European industrial or chemical billionaires, the new old guard. These are affluent European entrepreneurs with deep ties to the club's culture, often stepping in as saviors or co-owners. Their motivation is often to restore the traditional identity and ensure the long-term sustainability of the team. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos, Manchester United. As the founder of the chemical giant Ineos and a lifelong Red Devils fan, Sir Jim acquired 27.7% of the club's shares and full control of football operations in early 2024. His goal is a fundamental restructuring, focusing on a professional sporting governance model and investment in infrastructure, Old Trafford Stadium and Carrington Training Complex, in contrast to the Glazers' cash machine management style. Andrea Agnelli, Juventus, former chairman. Representing the powerful Agnelli family, Fiat, Exor, Angelo Agnelli was a key figure behind the infamous European Super League, or ESL, plan. Although he has stepped down as chairman, his family's influence on Juventus and Italian football remains undeniable, evidenced by their support for breakaway leagues to boost revenue. Impact. This group brings stability and a long-term vision to their clubs, simultaneously representing a degree of tradition in the struggle against the absolute financial might of the SWFs. 3. Powerful Traditional Club Chairmen, the political strategists. These individuals are brilliant business and political minds who not only lead their clubs, but also hold key positions in international football organizations, effectively influencing the rules and competition formats. Real Madrid president Florentino Pérez. Widely regarded as the tycoon of Spanish football and the chief architect of the European Super League project, Pérez's power extends beyond managing Real Madrid, historically the richest and most successful club in the European Cup or Champions League, through his profound influence on global football politics, directly challenging UEFA and FIFA. Barcelona president Joan Laporta. Despite Barcelona's severe financial crisis, Laporta maintains significant leverage as a staunch defender of the socios or member-owned model and a strong ally of Pérez in advocating for the ESL. 4. U.S. private equity funds, the new wave. Over the past decade, American investment funds have aggressively entered the Premier League and Serie A, viewing football clubs as highly profitable business assets. The Glazer family, Manchester United, co-owners, although gradually withdrawing from the sporting side, they exemplify the American sports business model. They turned MU into a colossal cash generator but drew immense dissatisfaction for burdening the club with debt. Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital, Chelsea. Following Roman Abramovich's departure, the investment consortium led by billionaire Todd Boehly took over Chelsea. They swiftly engaged in record-breaking transfer spending, illustrating the aggressive capital injection and quick turnaround mentality of U.S. finance. Elliott Management, or Redbird Capital Partners, AC Milan. These investment funds successfully steered AC Milan back to the top of Serie A through stringent financial management and smart investment, demonstrating a data-driven approach focused on business efficiency. The future of football under financial domination. These 4 power blocks, despite originating from different cultures and business models, share a common objective: to dominate European football through absolute financial strength. They have fundamentally changed the sport's essence. 1. Globalization, transforming clubs into global brands, aggressively expanding into Asian and American markets. 2. Transfer inflation, driving player prices and wages to astronomical levels, making it almost impossible for smaller clubs to compete. 3. Format wars, challenging UEFA's traditional competition structures like the ESL saga to create more lucrative platforms. The era of romantic football is over. The future of European football will be a contest of economic models, where these moguls will continue to use capital and business strategy to determine the champions. The pitch remains the ultimate decider, but off the field, the battles of currency and political influence are the true governing forces.